it tastes. Shawty, use a can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the Jakes. On the road, this crazy, I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up, it look like I'm foreign cars, driving fast, I never done this before. Get done out my problems, let me When up and up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing.
Now, the good news, Coach, is that the winds aren't as violent as they were yesterday in Chicago, but it's still pretty darn cold. To be expected, I guess, for December football at Soldier Field. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. Now, that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down after the loss to start out. Here's 2nd and 11. They'll run on second down with Cohen. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11.
You gonna see me in your nightmare. No.
It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. First down, a run with Cohen. And they'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
I'm not sure that you'd call it a trick play, but they definitely showed some imagination there. I wouldn't be surprised if they want to come back and show this play a few more times before this one is over.
180. Watch twist. Kill. 18.
First carry now for David Montgomery. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down. First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. This now play number 9 on the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long.
Check 50. Hey, alert. Hey, ball.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Preston Smith has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 38. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. He's got a first down and then some in midfield. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Packers. Dalvin Cook, 62 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they had a long drive going last time, but it stalled out. But still, maybe something positive to carry forward from that last drive.
Well, a few different things that you carry forward. Number one, as you noted, they were moving it pretty well, so that gives them a lot of confidence. The second part is, keeps your defense off the field, gives them a chance to rest up a little bit. And last but not least, you've taken a good look at what you've done on offense, noted where the weaknesses are, and you know when you want to come back to them.
Like when you're organized with your points. Well done.
Point A, B, and C.
Slam. Alert.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky.
Get the
block.
Get the
Trubisky
block,
goes
bro.
down.
God,
Kenny Clark, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
And a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. Powers through again. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 36 yards on the play. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And we've got movement. I think this is against the Bears here. Let's find out. Oh, moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Alert, 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 alert. Let him know. Check three, check three, check three. Check three, check three, check three. Say, alert, 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 alert.
Following the penalty, Montgomery. They get the penalty yardage back plus a yard. 6-yard gain, and it's 2nd and 9.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
On 2nd and 9, Trubisky. He'll take a shot for the end zone. Incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That nigga up, boy.
The Bears on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Bang, 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 bang.
On 3rd down, a run with Cohen. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting 3rd down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what
you got
right?
going
I bet they're in
on,
the
man?
top 5 in the league on 3rd
trying
and
to hurt
5,
my
3rd and
nigga?
6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on 3rd down.
On 1st down, Trubisky. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Now Trubisky going to give this to Montgomery. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Let's go, D, let's go. Hey, let's get there. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Check 13. Check, alert, 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 alert. Check the backer, check the backer. Kill.
From the shotgun is Trubisky.
Oh, my God, get off
and
that
down he goes. T.J. Watt in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year.
Gotta take it. Damn.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they hit the home run last drive. 1 play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards. For a lot of people, MVP award means a quarterback award usually, but over 100 yards again last week. They're going to have to look his way more than once when giving out this award this season, I think.
Yeah, it's not just the consistency. There's been some plays that we've seen where we talk about it for weeks thereafter. That's what we're getting out of him. Over 100 yards last week. Expects to continue that in this game, too. 13
yards, 1st down Packers. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Here's Johnson. He's got a 1st down and much more inside the 20. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown,
I really played too far.
Ty Johnson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep your assignments. Let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking Beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
Count with one hand to it.
26-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10.
Switch. Check 43. Undercrush.
They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
Switch. Hey, check 24.
On second down now, it's Cohen. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
180. Watch the pass. Here we go. Hey. Mike's 40. And here we go. Watch the pass.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off near the 32. Then into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Now Parkey for the extra point. And it's 21-3. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives. And
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. T.J. Watt, it's his 20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
They still don't block him.
He's coming.
That shit there is horrible.
Watch the eye.
Here's Trubisky. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Preston Smith in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
so, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Hey, 18. Take four. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And they're going to sack him yet again. The pass rush has been relentless. This time, it yields a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender.
Oh.
To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10.
I can't believe they even let you play.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson going up top. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them.
He's got daylight. The 20, 10, touchdown, Packers. Dalvin Cook, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They just yielded a touchdown on the other end. Now they'll be trying to answer the bell and get a score of their own.
It's their opportunity to match. Can they do exactly what they just saw happen to them? Go down the field and score a touchdown. And to me, the best way to do it, look at your play sheet coordinator and call plays for guys who make the best plays for you. Go to the guys that you know can get the ball down to the end zone.
They try again with Cohen.
Oh my God, you got
and there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
and 6. No sacks.
Put on, 180. Mike 40, Mike 40. Now watch run.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. Caught by Montgomery. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker. Here we go on 4th down with Trubisky. And it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position.
Let's go. Mike 45. I'm going to come back to you. Check your hot read. Tight dog. 61. Match box. Mike. 45.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. It's caught, Smith. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a gain of 16 and a 1st down for the green and gold. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A 12-yard touchdown run as his guys continue to pour it on. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, he's got him in the lead.
On defense?
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Huh? No, I'm talking about for like the blocking and shit, like on offense and shit. Oh, no, they took it over. I'm talking about like on offense. I thought you were saying like on offense. You got them in the
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Now Trubisky on 1st down.
Oh my God, throw it. Why
Trubisky goes down.
Just throw
Preston
it, bro.
Smith racking
throw
up
the ball.
sack number 12 for him on the year.
That's it.
This
That's
offensive
all you
line
gotta do, just
flat
throw the
out
ball.
cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
To try again after the sack. Trubisky, and that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. And Charles got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Trubisky will throw. And going deep for Hill. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
If he throw the fucking ball, bro, just throw
he
the
goes down. Kenny Clark.
I gotta change his
and the
passing to
Packers
something,
are going to get the
bro. Just
football
throw that
back in
hole.
excellent field position.
Heaving that hole up. Just throw it.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Cook. He'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson.
Bro, why the fuck you whipping that hole?
Touchdown.
That nigga moved away from the run.
Ty Johnson with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Parkey adds the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the left.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Bears are able to make things a bit more respectable. Point after, right down the middle. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter.
Man, I had enough time to throw that bitch.
Back line of the end zone for a touchback.
I had enough time to pump fake and throw that bitch. I ain't had that all game.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Hey,
this is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
First, I want to take that nigga out. That's a bit.
On third down, Jackson. And that's caught by Smith. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now at Soldier Field. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. They'll run on first down.
Oh, my God.
Cook.
That nigga, bro, this little nigga shifty as fuck. Come here, ho.
And they get this all the way inside Chicago's 10.
Damn, that nigga shifty as fuck.
A big play there out of Cook. And even 50
bro, that nigga
yards
broke my nigga
on the
tackle in the
ground.
backfield, bro.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
That nigga be seeming like he be running
Line of
fast in the
scrimmage,
corner,
the
bro.
7 now on second and goal.
Looking right, bro.
Now it's Jackson. He's got Smith here. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A 7-yard touchdown grab as his guys continue to pour it on. Parkey with the extra point, and the lead will swell by one more. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Yeah.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
I thought you said early.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time, the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down. The Bears on third down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and 9.
Give me some. Here we go. Check. Lucky. Lucky. Share.
Now Trubisky to throw. And going deep for Hill. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Darnell Savage. Of course, they have the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
What's my name?
The holding penalty negates a good return as they'll start just past the 20. Now Cook. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Jackson. Complete. Smith has it. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On the carry, it's Cook. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jackson, the first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. On 2nd and 12, Jackson. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. Week after week, we're seeing plays like this from him. And I think he's in line. We've discussed it before for NFL Defensive Player of the Year.
And a big reason why, I think, is because of his ball skills. And that's something that, for guys of his position,
oh my God, I should just stay out.
But he really increased it in recent seasons because of the offense have gotten so good. He knows how to take the ball away. That is huge for a defender.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. Alert, alert. Alert, alert. Under 10. Under 10. 10. Yep. SOS.
Here's Trubisky to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Pass interference, bro.
And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts.
You better start playing this shit.
They'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Alert, alert. Alert, alert. Hey, 40's Mike. 40's Mike right there. 40's Mike. No chance. Red, don't. Show it A. Sponge. No.
Fade his ass up. That's what's going to happen.
Throwing here, Trubisky. He's going to let it fly. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Watch that. Back. 40's Mike.
They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky.
Oh, this nigga dropped that hole.
They had to go for it with such little time.
This nigga dropped that hole. Oh, my God.
The Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And finally taken down at the 15. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
They run again on first down, Cook. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it.
Oh, my God, bro.
It's
I played the outside. Just for that.
First and goal. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. They'll run for it with Cook. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Big offensive explosion help leading them to victory, and the defensive guys are just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Packers, they move ever closer to the perfect regular season as they run things to 14-0. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Atlanta to take on the Falcons. Meanwhile, for Chicago,
man.